back, you guys. Today we're going to talk about, this is an article that I found on the absolute cheapest states to retire in 2020. As you guys know, I'm planning on retiring in about 4 years, so we've sort of got our mind set on somewhere sunny in the south, and we're looking at Arizona, but let's take a look. First of all, it's kind of neat that we've got this nice map here that shows us. And it looks like the dark blue is the cheapest states and the dark red are the most expensive to retire in. Look at that. Look where I am here in Oregon. Bright red, least expensive or least affordable. All right. So after a lifetime of work, many look forward to a comfortable retirement. For many, a comfortable retirement means moving, according to the latest U.S. Census Bureau. About half of adults over 65 moved states last year alone. However, not all states are a great place to retire. In fact, a lot of states will leave retirees just scraping by. Where should retirees go to make the most of their retirement savings and live well for less? The 10 cheapest states: Mississippi, Arkansas, Oklahoma, West Virginia, Indiana, Louisiana, Kentucky, Missouri, Alabama, Tennessee. Forget Florida and the West Coast, or forget Florida and the West and East Coast. More retirees should be looking towards the South when planning their retirement. Affordable housing and low cost of living make the South the place to be for retirees. Keep recording to find out more. Okay, so how did they determine the most expensive states? We ranked each state 1 to 50 on the following factors: median house cost, monthly homeowner cost, cost of living, Medicare Advantage cost, and the state Medicare spent per person. First, they examined the median house costs according to the census. Next, they pulled the monthly homeowner cost from the ACS census. Of people over 65 who are spending 30% or more of their income on the house, the lower the cost, the better for retirement. Obviously, if you're spending more of your money on your housing costs, it's going to be harder to afford other things. Living is expensive. Even small expenses like toothpaste and a cup of coffee can add up. And then they examined healthcare. First, we examined the Medicare Advantage costs using data from the Kaiser organization. So basically what that is, you guys, Medicare has multiple parts, and you have to pay for your prescriptions and things like that. So a lot of people use what they call a Medicare Advantage plan. And so they're talking about what that costs. So number one state is Mississippi. And in Mississippi, the median home cost is just $114,500. Here in Oregon, that would barely buy you a garage. The Medicare Advantage monthly cost is about $38.56, and the cost of living averages $46,084. Mississippi is the most affordable state to retire in the whole country. Wow. The Magnolia State. Number two, Arkansas. Median home cost in Arkansas is a little bit more at $123,300. The Medicare Advantage monthly cost is inexpensive, just $44.49. And the average cost of living is about $44,571. Arkansas has mild weather and plenty of outdoor activities for retirees who anticipate an active retirement. While Arkansas homes are a smidge more than Mississippi, the home prices are still very, very affordable. And homeowners over 65 also spend a smaller chunk of their income on homeowner costs than in other states. All right, the next one up is number 3, Oklahoma, where the median home cost is $130,900. Medicare Advantage cost a little bit more, $48.49, and the average cost of living, again, $46,613. It's the third cheapest state to retire. While Oklahoma doesn't have the warm beaches many retirees dream of calling home, it does have affordable homes and low monthly homeowner cost. Number 4, West Virginia, and the median home cost is $115,000. I think that's the lowest we've seen. Medicare Advantage monthly costs are a little bit more there, $59.75, but the average cost of living is just $44,823. The Mountain State has affordability in spades. West Virginia's location near the upper East Coast makes it particularly appealing for those looking to retire away from the expensive Northeast, but that don't want to go very far. So if you still have your grandkids up in Massachusetts, you can still get back to them with a long car drive instead of an airplane ride. All right, number 5, Indiana. In Indiana, the median home cost is $135,400. The Medicare Advantage monthly cost, $48.04, so about the same as the first few. Cost of living, $46,838. Cheap housing, low monthly house cost, and a favorable cost of living push Indiana ahead of its neighbors. While it's not as warm as other states in the top 10, it still has a lot to offer retirees. People enjoy experiencing more than 2 seasons. Yes, it does get cold in Indiana, so that's out for me. Number 6, Louisiana. In Louisiana, the median home cost is $157,800, so it's a little bit more expensive than the others. The Medicare Advantage costs $41.98, so that's nice and cheap. Cost of living is about $47,975. The Bayou State is 6th state for retiring on a budget. In addition to delicious food, Louisiana retirees can expect low cost of living, affordable homes, and lower health care costs. Just make sure you buy above the flood line. Number 7, Kentucky. Number 7, Kentucky has a median home cost of $135,300. The Medicare Advantage cost is $56.36 a month on average, and the cost of living is a low $43,308. If all you know about Kentucky is bourbon and horse races, you may not know the state is seriously affordable. The median home price is $50,000 less than neighboring Illinois and $400,000 less than expensive Hawaii. It also has the lowest cost of living in the nation. Go Kentucky. Number 8, Missouri. The median home cost in Missouri is about $151,600. The Medicare Advantage cost is $43.15, so nice and inexpensive. The cost of living average is $46,159. Being sandwiched between the South and the West, Missouri is a great choice for retirees looking to live well on a budget. Reasonable housing and affordable cost of living means retirees can enjoy more luxuries than more expensive states. So what keeps it from ranking higher? Well, healthcare costs could be cheaper. Number 9, Alabama. In Alabama, the median home cost is $137,200. The Medicare Advantage monthly cost is a little bit more expensive at $51.88, and the average cost of living is $45,824. Many retirees may think Florida when they think retirement, but more should look to its neighbor, Alabama. You can swap out the Atlantic Ocean, but the Alabama Gulf Coast is very nice, and you could save a bundle. Alabama has a Medicare Advantage cost that averages about $51, and only 15% of the residents there over 65 are overburdened by homeowner costs. All right, number 10. This is going to wrap up our list. Tennessee. Tennessee has a median home cost of $158,600. Medicare Advantage costs are $46.02, and the average cost of living is $46,785. It is the 10th most affordable state to retire. In addition to affordability, Tennessee has a vibrant country music scene and the beautiful Smoky Mountains. Now, you guys, one thing I didn't like about this list is it didn't go into taxes. And as you know, Tennessee is, in fact, one of the states that doesn't have any income tax. Now, obviously, taxing is just one consideration that you want to think about where to retire, but it is important. Think about all these things. Think about taxes. Think about housing costs. Think about what it costs for health care. And all these things are going to give you a set. And a lot of people just want to be close to family. So these are all things you want to consider. All right, you guys, I hope you got something out of this. If you did, do me a favor. Turn that like button blue. And if you're not already subscribed, you know the deal. Hit the big red subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.